the rotunda of City Hall in San Jose, California. San Jose is the type of city that could benefit most from Cisco ServiceMesh. Cities want to run their governments more efficiently, drive economic growth, and create a more vibrant community. That's what Cisco ServiceMesh can deliver. ServiceMesh is a solution that lets municipalities deliver wireless services to all their constituents. For service provider, it allows them to operate the network securely and dynamically. ServiceMesh is an end-to-end architecture that combines elements from the access network with those of the backend network. It really splits up into three separate components, if you would. The client devices are the devices that end users use to interact with the network. Any device with a Wi-Fi client can be used for this interaction. On the access and aggregation platform, you have the Cisco Wireless Mesh Access Network combined with the Cisco Metro Ethernet aggregation platform. That provides high bandwidth connectivity to every end user, as well as the opportunity to connect different access networks such as DSL, cable, or mobile environment all onto the same aggregation platform. Finally, you have a control platform that allows you to manage the devices that the end users use, the applications that they run on top, the subscribers themselves, their information, as well as the services they subscribe to. ServiceMesh really integrates all of this in one end-to-end architecture. It allows municipalities to achieve a couple of goals simultaneously. First, it allows them to have their city workers produce more and be more efficient in their day-to-day jobs with all the information that they have access to. Second, it allows citizens to communicate with each other and to the community and to the local government, and thereby create a more vibrant community where everybody interacts with each other. And for small businesses, it allows them to connect to their employees wherever they are, as well as to each other, thereby really spurring economic growth. So for the community as a whole, the municipality is really able to drive innovation and economic growth by pulling together on one network all the different constituents, the city workers, the citizens, and the small businesses. There's also advantages for service providers. First of all, it allows them to increase revenues, not only because they can offer higher margin services and innovative services, it also allows them to offer services to all the three different constituents that we already talked about from the same network. They also are able to reduce CapEx and OpEx simply because everything is run from one centralized platform and there's no need to replicate the platform for multiple different traffic flows. Finally, it allows them to reduce the integration risk. The backend system connecting with the access network is usually a very complex task. In the ServiceMesh case, this has already been integrated and tested, thereby reducing the risk of deployment. Municipalities and service providers alike choose Cisco because it's the leading IP vendor. We have unmatched knowledge and experience in this field. We're the only vendor with a true end-to-end integrated and operational network. And finally, we've already signed on municipalities from Singapore to Silicon Valley. If you want to know more about Cisco ServiceMesh, I invite you to browse around this website and you can learn all about the end-to-end architecture, the components that are part of it, how they work together, as well as the services that can be enabled by the platform.